Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. And today we are back for the weekly Oracle card reading starting July 17th, 2022.
And you have no idea what a struggle it was to say July. I've been wanting to say January and June, anything but July. I have no idea what's up with that, but I digress.
I'm not sure about you guys and if you've been facing certain things, but a lot of us have been talking about how time has been really different. For some people, it's been very slow. A day will feel like a couple days or 3 days, while many others will find the total opposite. They'll look at the clock at 11 a.m., look the next minute, it's 2 p.m. It is that crazy fast. And that's what I've been experiencing mostly myself. And a lot of us have been tired, even though we have these energetic spurts and have been using them to the maximum. We've also been very tired, so a lot of us have been trying to rest and take naps and take care of pets. That interrupted video. It's almost been like an energetic tug of war within ourselves and with our outer reality, because as we do the work, the shadow work or the physical work, it has been quite a struggle. And if you're really not taking care of yourself or really on top of it, it can be very easy to get lost in this chaotic energy. So one message that is coming in already: practice self-care. I know I always say this, and it's something we should all do continually, but as we work and go on our daily lives and face all these different distractions, we tend to lose sight of that sometimes. So this is just a gentle reminder to get the sleep you need. Don't go by the mentality, I'll sleep when I'm dead, because you may reach that point a lot quicker if you don't get your rest. Just saying. And also hydrate. Eat well, or at least in a balanced way. Also do the energetic work. Take care of yourself spiritually, mentally. Do all the things that are required to keep you in check and keep you refreshed and balanced. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. Let's get into the main part of the video. I hope you guys resonate with a part of it. Let me know down below what card really stands out for you. I would love to know your take on it and what it means to you in your life. So let's get into it. Hey everyone! Now we are all ready to do the reading. And I did want to say, as usual, my little disclaimer. If you do happen to be seeing this video at a different time, that is totally fine. All these readings are timeless, regardless of the structure that I put under for the dates, just so people can reference something every week. It does not mean it doesn't apply to any other time frame. So if you happen to stumble upon this and feel drawn to watch it, it is meant for you. There's a message in there. So just take whatever resonates for you and discard the rest. And as usual, we're doing Oracle of the Fairies by Karen K. Beautiful deck. Of course, I only have one hand holding the phone, so when I come back, the cards will be shuffled and ready to go. So let's get into it. Okay, here are the 3 cards that popped out for this week. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. I love the sparkle effect there. True pixie dust fashion. Wish wisely. There's a lot to be said for this card. A lot of us are trying to manifest things right now, really working on our dreams like we have been for the past several weeks. And we're starting to step out on faith and really starting to do the work. Now, this could mean a lot of different things. It could be with the business goals, spiritual goals, physical goals, personal goals, what have you, whatever resonates for you. But when you wish wisely, you're not just sitting around hoping to manifest, wishing and dreaming and doing nothing else. While it's okay to enjoy creature comforts, we all do, you're being guided to use these wishes very wisely. And when we say wishes, we're not exactly meaning sit on your butt and do nothing, expect everything to be handed on a silver platter, regardless of how special you may feel. It's one of those things where if you want to make a dream come true, instead of in energy form, but actually bring it to physical fruition and physical reality, we have to do the work. It doesn't mean we have to hurt ourselves or break ourselves to make it come true. Sometimes that can go on the other end of the spectrum. When we hit resistance and keep forcing things, that's not good either. It's really finding that happy middle ground. When you find that balance as far as putting your intentions out there, wishing for, I don't even like using the word wish. I think that's why I'm kind of hemming and hawing there. Putting your intentions out there as to what you want to bring into your reality, or maybe something you want to resolve, or maybe even bring some fresher energy like encouragement and courage, belief in yourself. It could come in many forms, but whatever it is, when we do that and then not attach ourselves to it, let it go in the universe or God or what have you, and then do the work to our daily life. Always strive to be a better version of ourselves each day. Even just baby steps can bring that manifestation in that much quicker. I think a lot of us, me included at times, attach ourselves too much to what we want to bring in. It's good to think about it. It's good to affirm it. Maybe even write your goals down. Have something to guide you in your daily life and your future and all that. But when we hang on to that so much and only think of a certain way it can come into our lives, we're actually repelling it. The resistant energy is very strong then, and it won't come in. Detach yourself from the meaning. Let go of what it should look like. Because when you do that, you're allowing the universe to co-create with you and to work for you behind the scenes as you're doing your work. I've noticed with certain things I used to really want to bring something in, and I was attaching myself so much to it. I was really, really repelling it. But in hindsight, I noticed that when I relaxed, I didn't stress so much, and really just enjoyed the present moment. It was amazing what I brought in. Sometimes it's real quick, and other times it's just a gradual process. Whenever the timing is, that's when it's the right time. Come together. This is the second card, and it's very, very poignant right now. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Now, you may have noticed this in your own life without even realizing it. Many of us are starting to find our soul families or like-minded individuals that we resonate with on the same frequency. If you really think about it, think of anybody maybe new that has come into your life, whether it's through your work or just a friendship or even a partnership, romantic partnership. Or you might have noticed somebody from your past re-enter your life, but in a better energy and a fresher energy. And you just mesh, you sync. You actually empower each other and uplift one another. There's no toxicity. As you come together, you're really working well together. And I've noticed this both my personal and business life. I've actually met some really wonderful new people that we're all on the same energy level. And it's really, really beautiful to know that there are people out there that really, really want the best for you. Some of these people I haven't even known that long. So it's really interesting that some of us in our awakening have been very used to a solitary life. We may not totally be solitary, but we have a lot of downtime. We have a lot of rest time, especially if you're empathic like I am. You might go out and be social, and you get drained from all the energy that you encounter. And it may not be a bad situation. It just may be being around a lot of different people. You do get tired energetically. So you tend to hibernate and take a lot of time for yourself to recharge and replenish. For a lot of us, that's necessary. I've always been like that. Even before I understood what being empathic meant, I was always like that, even as a child. So I've always knew how to kind of balance it out. And I joke that I'm an extrovert and an introvert. And I know a lot of you probably are dealing with the same kind of thing. There are seasons for solitary work and there are seasons for teamwork. Right now, we're entering a time that teamwork is very crucial, especially if you want to achieve certain goals, revamping your life in some fashion. There is one small warning. There may be some people coming out of the woodwork who want to work with you or want to be a part of your life. They may seem very sincere, but you are guided strongly to trust your intuition. Don't go from the ego mind. Trust your heart space and trust your intuition. Most people that do come through the next few weeks are sincere, but there still are a few that are not. And this is not to be guarded in a way that you don't trust anyone. It's nothing like that. It's just being more mindful and being more aware of the energy that comes in, the energy in a certain person, and their intentions. You will be able to protect yourself more. And also, that's another thing. As you're working as a team, make sure that you're a little bit more open to creative ideas. You may have a certain way of doing things and are set in your ways, which is kind of easy to do, especially if you're in business for yourself or you're just used to doing things a certain way. But you're also told to be open-minded to other ideas. The teamwork will definitely be beneficial for everyone involved. So definitely find your team or just be open to collaborating with others. You never know. It could really have a positive effect on people maybe that you normally wouldn't be able to impact. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. A lot of us don't realize how magical we really are. But when we share it in a positive, uplifting way, we really can help impact others. And we share that magic and have the ripple effect on the world. When we're out in nature, we're more in touch with this because we're not surrounded by electronic gadgets or internet or Wi-Fi. We're just really out in nature and connecting. That's really how our reality is. That our energetic reality, our physical reality. But we lose sight of that as we're conditioned by society that we're all divided, and if we're different, we're labeled as something else. And really right now it's time to drop the labels. Yes, be authentic, be yourself, unapologetically. However, when we start labeling ourselves and dividing ourselves into groups because we want to connect, we want to find our so-called tribe, but when we label ourselves and really start doing that with everything, we're actually dividing ourselves. Regardless of what walks of life we're from, we're all connected. That's why I always talk about the collective. And I don't mean it in a Borg way. If you're a Star Trek fan, you know what I'm talking about. It's more that we're connected because everything we do, everything we think, everything we say has an effect on the world. And I'm not saying that every single thought you have impacts every single thing in the world. It's more a subtle effect. It could be the energy you give off. We're always trying to be better. We're always trying to improve. And that in itself is a good thing. But when we forget what value we already have, we're kind of missing the mark. We have value because we are here. We would not exist if we didn't have a purpose. And it's really interesting how I've noticed a lot of people are starting to finally understand that. We still have a ways to go about that, but I've noticed more and more people are starting to see their own value. And it's not selfish to know your own value. Society has conditioned us to think negatively of ourselves. And if we start feeling confident, oh, that's a bad thing. No, it's not a bad thing. Now, if arrogance comes into it and you're going through your ego thinking, that's when we do need to check in with ourselves and kind of realign ourselves a little bit. But when we're coming from a heart space and knowing that we have value in this world and that we can help others and we can be a positive influence, even in the smallest way. That is the key to unlocking your own magic. Well, there you have it. That's the reading for this week. My apologies for how choppy I might have sounded. For some reason, the energies were really resistant this week, and I have a feeling I know why, but we have to fight the good fight sometimes. Also, if you're liking all the different content that I'm doing, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you part of the Pixie Dust community. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think you have to hit all notifications in order for them to show up. In the meantime, I hope you guys all have a beautiful week. Keep going for your dreams and always know you are enough. Until the next time, to know yourself is to know your truth. Namaste.